Hello, my wonderful learners. You're welcome to another episode of our virtual lesson. This one on math science. And for basic 5, our strand is humans and the environment. Humans and the environment. And our sub-strand is science and industry. Science and industry. What are we learning today? We are learning to state some examples of local industries in Ghana. Learning to what? To state some examples of local industries in Ghana. Let's talk of industry. Okay, first of all, let's take our keywords. Keywords. Industry, business, and local. So these are some of the words we may meet in our learning. So when we say industry, what the meaning of industry at all? Industry is a business that produces goods and services. Goods and what? Services. So any business at all that can produce goods for our consumption, we say that industry is what? That business is an industry. And it can also produce services. Services like someone teaching, a doctor, they are all what? Providing service to the country. Or if the person is providing goods like banku, fufu, wachi, kinki, they are all what? Goods. What the name? Milo and other stuff, they are all what? Goods. Talk of local industry. How do you understand it? Local. When something is local. Let's come to our main thing. When you say local, then it's in the what? It's within our locality or within the place we have been what? Buying our things. Or within our country. Then we say that good or that goods is what? Are local. Okay? When you're able to make our own thing in our area, then we say that goods is what? Or those goods are local. So let's talk of local industry. Say local industry or local industries are businesses or business enterprises. Enterprise that employ the use of local resources and raw materials, thereby having small market for their products. Having small market for their products. So you say they are what? Local industries are business enterprise that employ the use of local resources. Local, that means our own resources, okay, and raw materials, thereby having small market for their products. And the market size too will be very small. Okay, so the woman at your side there selling banku and okra stew is having what? A small market size, right? Having a small market size, and therefore is using our local resources and what? Raw materials to produce or to provide those what? Goods for you, or to provide those, that food for you. So the woman at the corner there selling kinky is also using some raw materials within our country to produce that kinky. So now let's talk about some of the examples. Blacksmithing, poultry, basketry weaving, etc. So some of the examples are what? Blacksmithing, poultry, basketry, weaving. Okay, these are our what? Products that we make in our what? Our local or in our locality. Okay, when you go to some places, you see that they are hammering maybe a metal object to form something, a hoe or a cutlass for us. When the person is doing that, the person is using our local resources to produce some what? Product for our own usage. And poultry, you have been going to maybe flower pots and other stuff. You have been seeing poultry there, and they use it to what? Plant flowers and other stuff. So having that in our locality, you see that they are doing it themselves. So that is what? Local industry, because people will go there to buy it, and that's what? A market for them. And basketry weaving, when you go to, let's say, some place like Shashi or some place like let's say Shashi, you see that they are weaving on baskets using what? Maybe the cane that cane, the long cane, or the palm branches, okay, to form that basket. So let's talk about some examples of local industries in Ghana. We have Gari production. We have Gari production. So Gari, like this, is made in our country, okay? It's made in our country. And when we go to some places, they have people, a group of people around there producing Gari for our own consumption. So when you go to the market, you buy Gari, you say you want to buy Gari. It's produced by some group of people. It's produced by some group of people, and that's also a local industry. They have formed their own local industry and they are producing Gari. And we have Kenkey production. Kenkey production. For Kenkey production, even in our locality, our area, they are producing Kenkey for us, and they use some raw materials to make Kenkey, right? So in our next video, we will learn the raw materials, okay, that we use to make all these products, okay. Poultry and ceramic production. Poultry and ceramic production. This one too. When you go to, I mentioned some places like what, like the flower pots, well, even when you go to some areas, like when you are going to Jimpa, you see some places they have poultries around. Okay, when you are going to maybe walking around airport side there, you will see what? You will see what are the poultries. So they have, it's a group of people coming together to produce those products for us. So we see poultry and ceramic. Ceramics too, you have ceramic plates and bowls you have been using to eat, right? And the group of people are producing those products for us. Basketry production. Basketry production. When we go to some places like Volta region, places like northern region, they are producing basketry for us. So they form the group and they are producing those things. Shea butter production. When they go to northern region, that's their own main occupation. Okay, that's their main occupation. Cooking oil production. When they go to some part of Ghana like eastern region, they are producing a lot of coconut oil and also palm nut oil, and we use for our we use it as our goods, and we consume them. Okay, we use to fry our plantain and our chips and other stuff to eat. Fry do our stew. So it's produced by some group of people. So we are saying that all these products, okay, all these products are local goods. So we say they are local industries in Ghana. These are local industries in Ghana. So in our next video, we talk about the raw materials that we use to produce these products. So I want you to study this carefully too. We have talked about so far, to bring our lesson to an end. We have talked about the industry, say the meaning of industry and what the meaning of local industry. We talk about some of the examples of local industries in Ghana. We have mentioned a lot of them. So I love you all. Goodbye.